Hi there, it's Vanessa Sumner from Heart and Soul Transformations in Brisbane. And in this next video, I'm going to share a really extraordinary piece of art that came through earlier in May 2021. And I really love painting on circular substrates. I kind of wasn't going to get any more round ones for a while, but then I just had this really strong calling, and it's just amazing what seems to happen and unfold in a circular compared to, say, rectangle or square. Like for example, I've got a couple of other amazing pieces that I'm working on at the moment in that circular formation, and yeah, it's just really quite exhilarating. And when I started with this, I started with a base of a fluoro pink. And I love working with fluoro pink. It's one of probably currently my most used colored paint. It just seems to have this way of weaving itself into so many paintings in different ways, from, flow techniques to just shading and just bringing in this sort of highlighting energy. So you will perhaps, depending on when you watch videos, different times, you might find that I'm going through and using a lot of the fluoro pink. You might not necessarily know it's fluoro because, it's overlaid with different veils of other colors. Like we've also got fluoro yellows in here as well. Now, when I was doing this one and weaving in this magenta, all of a sudden I felt to spiral around this magenta. And that's when it said to me, I am a galactic clock. I am a timekeeper. And I remember even talking about it now, just having shivers go through my body. And all of a sudden something anchored in really profoundly. Now, this is a 30 centimeter round piece, and it has given me this other intel. Of course, like all my paintings and all of my work, it is not limited by just that information. It's not limited by anything linear. So you will have your own experience with it. And it is, even as, when you choose pieces of art to have in your healing toolbox in your home, or to perhaps lay on your body, whatever you're going to use them for, just because I get a few, pieces of intel which are really significant when you listen to these videos, when you have them, you're an ever-evolving being. The art is not created from a limited linear perspective, so that as you evolve, so will it, and so will perhaps your experiences with it. So this is some of the words that have come through. Valiance, deep remembrance of soul roles. There is no going back. You commanded, I am here. An anchoring, an assisting purpose and equanimity. Alliances reformed now that you are reaching or have reached higher wisdom and resonance. And this is also a light language support tool. Actually, that was really interesting. I'm just reading off my notes here. So if you perhaps have been dabbling with light language, or you've been feeling something coming through, but you don't know how to access it, trust it, there's a real unlocking of wisdom through this piece. So even if you, actually at the timing of making of this video, this one has been chosen, someone has purchased this. So this is obviously a message for them particularly, but as you as the witnesser and the viewer, I should say, and the listener, you can receive, a fractal of that energy by watching this to support you to unlock or to support your light language. Because we are all tools, we are all instruments, we are all here expressing our own sonata of universal light, as I like to say, as a soul. Now, there's this sense of within us storage and compartments that, I'm just trying to read this words here on my notes. Like wisdom will be unlocked because we've got stored within compartments of our beingness, packets of light, like containers of and wealth packets and of wisdom and knowledge and awareness. And as we move along, depending on timing, as our clock ticks away at a universal level, at a cosmic intelligence level. Oh, I was just really drawn to this. As it will just be unlocked, and then we can utilize it. Hope that makes sense. You know, my videos are very natural and imperfect, just as I am. And so I kind of just flow with what's coming through at the time. I don't have any fancy videography set up. It's just me connecting in with the energy, bringing through what needs to come through. There's a plethora of colors here, the pinks, the aquas, there's purples, there's pearlescent, yellows, oranges, there's so many things, even some indigos. Thank you so much for viewing. Keep an eye out for available pieces by just reading the description. Connect with me on Facebook if you have an inquiry, or Instagram is also fine. Just go to my business pages for Facebook, please. The Vanessa Sumner Heart and Soul Transformations. That's where I conduct my inquiries and respond there. And please feel free to subscribe and share and even pop me in a comment. All right. Have a great day.